Hi folks, Paul here. Got another review. I think this is number 3 in the list. This is my Cigars International series. Take a look here. Let's see, the Roma de Cuba, the Rapatel, did the aging rooms. This is number 4. This is the Arturo Fuente Chateau Fuente King Tea Rosado Sun-Grown Tubo. MSRP is about $12, $13 on this. So it's on the list there in Cigar Aficionado. It was the top scoring one for the Churchills in this section here. And scored a 93. So we'll get some notes here. This is the Tubo 7x49 Churchill. Wrapper is the Ecuadorian Rosado. Binder and filler are both Dominican. And as best as I could tell, this was released around May of 2012. Not 100% sure on that. The tube is a different color than the ones that were released then. Let's get it opened up here. That's what it looks like. Very artistic detail on the tube. As usual, got some cedar inside the tube. Excuse me. And there we go. It's beautiful. I don't have the best lighting in here, but the wrapper looks a little rough. Which is nice. Some veins in there. One long vein going all the way down here. Take the footband off. It slides off. Nothing unusual there. I'm just going to straight cut this one. Just a little bit there off the top first. Good draw. Interesting flavors. Like a mix of different spices. Almost like a potpourri kind of thing. Interesting. I don't think I've had that before. Put a lid here. Yeah. Set pretty high. Get some more fluid in there. Sorry about that. Try that again. I've never had this cigar before. I do have a couple other Fuentes and tubos or tubes that are the white and black. I think they're King T or King B's. I'm not sure. I still have to try them and do a review on them. We're going there. Not a whole lot at the beginning there. Got that Fuente flavor. There's that cedar right away. Very nice. There's almost like a cacao flavor. A little bit of spice there. But I'm going to get into it here, and I'll check back in after the first third. Let you know what I think. Thanks. All right, folks, I'm back. About done with that first third here. The ash doesn't hang on very long, but it's all right. Burn line's been a little bit uneven, but it seems like it's trying to correct itself. Been a good smoke output, good draw. This is a really good cigar. I'm enjoying this. Tasting notes here. As I mentioned, we started out with some cedar, spice, and cocoa. Not much sweetness yet. And then the first third is getting into it. Got cedar, coffee, floral notes, and citrus. I mean, there's a lot of flavors going on. I'm just trying to pick them out as I go. And then I started getting like a maple syrup with a little bit of sweetness and some baking spice. And that's been pretty much it. I mean, there's a lot of other flavors in there. I just can't put my finger on, but um, there's a lot going on. It's very good. It's enjoyable. Just the right amount of kick to it. Just the right amount of cedar and that nice maple syrup sweetness. I'd say maybe a little bit of coffeeness in there too. But yeah, it's really good. I thought it was going to be kind of reminiscent of like the the older double chateaus with the cedar wrap, like a Sangron or Maduro. I thought it was going to be kind of like that, but I think it's quite different. Very good. I'm going to keep working on this second third here, and then I'll check back in. Thanks. Hey, folks, I'm back. Just getting in the finishing up the second third there. That burn line really evened out nicely. Ash is looking good. There's a vein running up right there that's kind of holding it together. Yeah, this is really good. Very nice. So my notes here for the second third started out with coffee, cedar, floral notes, and then as I got a little further in the first third, that maple syrup sweetness died down a lot. It's still there, just faint. Just gives a little tad or a little touch of sweetness. And then as I get down towards the end of the second third, there's more of an espresso that shows up on the long finish, like a espresso or coffee bean kind of thing. And the baking spice is the pretty consistent throughout. So it's just a little bit of spice the whole way. My microphone might be dying here, so I'm gonna check back in on the end of the final third here, and then get back to you. Thanks. All right, folks, I'm back. Hopefully my microphone doesn't die. Didn't charge it yet. Getting down to the last few puffs here. Burn line stayed pretty straight the whole way, which was really nice. Decent smoke output. So for this final third, check my notes here. So coffee, cedar, baking spice, and some floral notes. But the floral notes were just starting to dissipate, and eventually they're pretty much gone. And then the espresso bean, or the espresso or coffee bean, was on the finish, and then just a hint of maple syrup on the long finish. Not very much. And then as I got down towards the end of this final third here, a lot of espresso and coffee bean, but not too much that it was bitter or anything like that. It was still pleasant. The spiciness is ramped up a bit, more of like a red pepper, kind of black pepper, red spice. Um, Little hints of cedar now and then. And florality is all gone. There is a touch of sweetness, but it's not like the maple syrup sweetness anymore. So yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this. It was a good smoke. I'll keep an eye out for another one. It's a good one to have a few around. Um, if I saw them on sale, I might consider a box of them, but I think just having a few and keeping them around, it's a good treat. I liked it. So I think that's all I've got. Um, yep. So that's the long name here: Arturo Fuente, Chateau Fuente, King T. Rosado, Sun Grown in a Tubo.